Hello and welcome to Knitting at Tiffany's with Added Bling. This is episode 61, right?
Yep.
Right. I'm Tiffany.
I'm Aryn.
Welcome back if you're a return viewer, and welcome if you're a new viewer. We're going to have a fun episode today.
Yes.
We are getting ready for the holidays.
We are.
And I know you probably have lots of holiday knitting.
We need to talk about that.
Uh-oh.
Not right now, but
Later.
We need to talk about this. This could be, I think, like a therapy session where we just talk about our issues.
Yes.
Do you have holiday
I
issues?
have holiday issue.
We have
I
holiday
definitely have
issues,
one.
yeah.
Yes. Yeah.
So we'll get to that.
Excellent. Okay. Sounds
but
good. So what do we want to start
We're
with
going to
today?
start with Diamonds Are Forever, right?
Yes.
Finished objects.
I got that.
Because I have one. And it is awesome.
Oh my God.
If I do say so myself.
Yes, you should. You definitely should. You should definitely pat yourself on the back.
I love this finished object. Okay, are you ready? So I was working on this last time.
Okay.
And it was the Sock Arms pattern by Stephanie Lotman. She just finished the test for it. The patterns are released.
Yes.
Both child size and adult size. I will link them in the show notes because they are awesome.
Oh, they are.
So I finished Avery's.
I loved it. I love this.
Oh, I should have gone my phone. Okay, maybe I'll
That's
look it
okay.
after. Okay, so I finished Avery's sweater.
Look how
Look at that.
adorable it is. It matches
Yeah.
perfectly.
I'll zoom in on the sleeves after, but so it's just basically a little crew neck sweater. And I chose, you choose one color for the body, and then you choose a self-striping sock yarn for the sleeves. So it's a way to use your striping yarns without doing socks, okay?
That's right.
And this took one skein of each. So this
That's
one
amazing.
here, I know, so it's perfect. 2 skeins out of the stash. And these were at least
that's
a year or two old stash. So the speckle here is Vivid in Ice Cream Parlor. And that was a club skein from like February 2016.
And
And
it's up so much different.
this one, I bought this for socks for myself.
I know, I love it.
But I still have like 50 grams left.
Oh, okay.
So I could totally still make socks for myself.
And then do heels and toes of a different color.
Yeah, yeah. I don't make tall socks for myself.
No, but still.
But this is White Birch Fiber Art. I love White Birch
I
Fiber
love
Art.
her dyeing.
Let's see here.
Her technique is just amazing.
The fading, yeah, I love it. And this is Release the Kraken.
Yeah.
So yeah, I used only one skein of each. And then, oh yeah, I have to show this. So part of the pattern was the sleeve caps, okay? So I'm gonna hold it there for a minute.
Okay.
Look how clean that edge is.
Wow.
She does a little thing in the pattern.
And those are a set in sleeve, aren't they?
It's where you pick up and knit down with short rows.
No way.
Yeah. So she does a little thing in the pattern so that you get that super clean edge. Like, look at that.
Why can't everybody do that in their patterns?
Then I will say you have to do a little thing. And at first when you're doing a little thing, you're like, why am I doing this little thing?
Is it a pain in the little thing? Or
No,
is it
it's just like, it's more like an extra step. Like,
Okay.
like logically you'd be like, why don't I just do this?
Right.
instead? But trust me, do the little thing.
Because it gives that such clean edge.
You get a
It's
really,
beautiful.
really beautiful edge on it. So,
Wow.
the only thing I did differently, and I think this is more because of, it would be an issue with the smaller sizes than like the adult sizes, I don't think would be an issue, is I did a different neck finishing.
Yeah,
It was
neckline.
supposed to be about an inch or a half an inch of ribbing. And for me, I just couldn't get it to where when I bound off, it would go over her head. Like I'd have to do a stretchy bind off, and you know how stretchy bind offs don't always look nice.
Right.
Now she
But-
did suggest to do a sewn bind off. I don't like doing those. So
Okay, but like, do you really need that inch around her neck? Wasn't that sitting on her quite nicely? Like,
yeah, this sits on her very nicely.
Yeah,
and all I
so-
did was pick up and then do 3 rows of garter and cast off.
I like it.
So it's very simple. It's just not
I think
as
it's perfect. Doesn't need to have like that
Yeah.
whole ribbing on there.
And I do know for the smallest sizes, she added like a placket where you have buttons.
I
Because
don't want buttons
well,
for
the
kids.
thing is, I know, but on the back, because babies have big heads.
Oh, for a baby.
Yeah. So the smallest sizes, right?
Babies have big heads.
They do have big heads. They have big heads. They have almost the same heads, like size heads as child.
I know.
Like they have big heads, right?
Yeah.
So same with her. Like this was on the border of being
That's perfect.
to like it was
Yeah.
it was not.
Is this like her first pullover sweater? Because Aryn doesn't wear pullover sweaters really, even though she has one. Funny how that works.
I don't think so.
But
She wore this to school the other day.
did she?
Yeah.
Did she love it? I could
She
tell
likes
there's
it.
elbow. There's elbow.
Elbow fuzzies.
No, it's elbow like
Indents.
indents or yeah.
Yeah, no, there's one.
Yeah, there's a little elbow indents.
Yeah, she wore this to school the other day, and I think she liked it. So
It's
we'll
amazing.
see. But I'm very happy with it. Very, very.
I love the
happy with
colors,
it.
how they worked
I
out
would
too.
make this. I would make this as a baby gift. I think it would be super cute.
Yeah. I think if you're looking to get rid of some yarn or mix things together, why not? I like the fact you can do two different types of yarns, and you can do it solid. So the adult ones I saw is a solid, and then with the striped sleeves, which was really nice actually. I think that was nicer.
Sharon's working one. Have you been watching Vlogmas?
No, I haven't.
Okay,
I'm
so
sorry.
Sharon from Knit Style.
I caught up with I'm caught up with all. I'm telling you. Every one of my podcasts, I'm caught up. I even watch new ones and extra ones. That's how many hours I've been working every day.
Yeah, she doesn't get to watch as many. I watch a lot. Now, I'm not watching all the Vlogmas because I'm sorry. This year, it seems like everybody's doing Vlogmas, so that's like a billion videos going up every day. But there's a couple podcasts that I like, and I like Sharon and Rick, so I watch their Vlogmas. But one of her recent episodes was her picking out yarn to make this.
Oh, really? For herself?
Yeah, because she wants to make the adult one, and she was going through her stash and picking out the strip, because that's what I'm telling you. Remember I was saying when I was picking this out, I had like 5 different combinations.
Exactly.
She's the same thing. She's like,
it's
this goes with this, and this goes with this. Like, you can have so much fun with this sweater.
And the I have to say, there was a giveaway for that pattern.
There was.
With the yarn with mustache yarn, and you know who won that? Jen.
Jen won it.
Oh my God.
Rubbed off
Way to
on
go,
her
Jen.
because we saw her at the one.
I know. That was awesome. I'm glad I can hand off some of that juju of good luck.
Your lucky horseshoes, yeah.
My lucky horseshoes? Yeah. She even put that picture up too, how funny that was.
Yeah.
But congratulations, Jen. And mustache sheep yarn is awesome.
Mm-hmm.
So I'm hoping that,
so she got a kit.
She gets a kit, and I hope she makes it for herself.
I think she will.
I hope
you
so.
will, right?
I hope so.
You will.
Yeah. I know she's got boys, so she could pick because they are the colorways, you know. They have darker colorways.
It was like some sort of it was some evil versus good thing that I don't follow, so I don't remember.
I think it was Star Wars, wasn't it?
No, was it?
Was it Star Wars?
Guardians
of the Galaxy? Guardians of the Galaxy, that's it. Yes.
Like that,
I like Guardians of the Galaxy.
Yeah.
I picked that for me. Totally. It's a movie.
I know it is.
You need to watch it.
I know it's a movie.
There's 1 and 2 it. You gotta watch both.
I am slightly peeking out of the rock there. Like, I know it's a movie. I've never seen it.
It's okay. No worries. All right.
And I know there's more than one.
Yeah, there's 2 now.
Right?
Yeah,
okay.
there is 2. I've seen both.
But I haven't seen them yet.
Yeah. Star Wars is coming out, talking about Star Wars in next week. And my hubby and I are going. We already got tickets because he's a huge Star Wars fan. Huge.
Yeah. Okay. That's my only foe.
Okay. I got none.
You got none.
Nope.
Okay. So whips. You've got 2?
Whips. I got 2. One's for our Cal.
How about you go first?
With the cow one?
No, do the non-cow one and then the cow one, and then I'll talk about my cow.
Okay.
And then I'll go into my whips.
Well, this is my, what did you call it earlier?
Oh, our holiday conundrums?
Yes.
Holiday conundrums.
Okay.
We both have holiday conundrums.
So this is a bag that I bought at SSK that I love. It's quilted.
It just screams you.
It does. Totally actually, Ann Bud was the one who helped me pick this up. And I don't think I have the card in here. And there's no tag on it, which is funny, but she does have that cute little...
You gotta put tags on.
There's no tag on it, but I thought I had our business card in here or something. But I don't know if I do. But anyways, no, I don't have her card in here.
Okay, I don't know. Okay, I see multiple projects in this. I don't know.
Sorry, I don't. This was just in there because I was sewing it up
okay.
last night. I needed somewhere to put it. Okay. So,
why is this a good?
Do you remember this?
I totally remember that.
And with the pom pom that's going with it.
That was going to be your quick and easy. I don't want to work on other things project.
Right. So I traveled this week with a colleague of mine for work to South Dakota. Oh my God, it was freezing. I thought Toronto was cold.
Was it colder than Edmonton?
Edmonton was, the wind went right through me. I felt it go right through my whole body like I was invisible, and it went through the other side. It was so cold, I was freezing. Excuse me. And I brought all my mitts, my woolens. I had all my knits, my hats, my mitts, my shawls. I was decked out in my winter coats. It was cold. Anyways, it's really flat there. There's not much there, but we went to go visit some places. Anyways, so I got knitting on the plane there and back because the first day we spent 15 hours in an airport. I couldn't do all knitting because I had to do some work. And the second day we spent 9 hours from the minute we stepped into an airport till we got to another airport where we had to be. So I casted this on. What's wrong with it, people?
It looks a little small.
Yes, doesn't it? It does.
So, are you making a hat for Avery?
No. It's funny, it actually does fit me somewhat. This actually, it does look small.
It looks a little small, but it's cables and ribbing. So
okay, so it does stretch, see? And I can wear it stretched out like that, but it's like, it's not that it's squishy tight on my head.
Okay.
So this pattern called for a Aryn weight. So I did the smallest amount of stitches, and I did a 3.5 millimeter cast on, where I probably should have done a 4 millimeter needle cast on, and then I should have gone up to a 5 for the cable.
Okay.
So I did a 4, a 3.5, and I think I went up to a 4 for the beginning of the cables, and now I just put on my 5s. So the second round of cable, the second section that I started, that starts
Okay,
like
well that
here,
will at least give you
is
more
a
room
5. So
back
it'll give
here.
me up here, but I'm almost
Is
to
it
the
too
point
tight?
where
Like,
I
is
should
the
rip it
ribbing
out.
too tight? You know what?
You tell.
Okay. Okay, intervention. Yeah. Yeah, it's like stretching on your head.
It's stretching out
intervention.
like fully.
Because
See that?
I had to deal with this
feel like I hit the
twice
girl.
recently. Okay, I had to deal with this twice recently.
Conundrums?
Where holiday conundrums, because both of them are holidays.
Seriously, look at that.
So where I was making something for someone and there was something that was just not right, and I was like, oh, it's gonna be fine. I'll just keep going. And I'm like, no,
That better not be my
I
socks.
don't. No, your socks are going very well.
Oh, woohoo!
But it was something else I'll talk about
Okay.
later. But it was just like, you know what? I'm not that far. Like you're not that far into.
No,
it.
I
You're
have
not
no
that
problem
far
ripping
into
this out.
it.
I won't feel bad.
Rip it out. Rip it out.
But can I tell you about the cast on? Can you see the cast on there?
No, when it's all
Oh,
stretched
sorry.
out on you.
Okay.
Is it a
I'm
special
straightening
cast on?
myself. Can you see that cast on edge? Do you see how
Is it
pretty
tubular?
that is?
Tubular. Is it tubular?
Is that what they call it? So she
looks
doesn't
like a
call
tubular.
it like that. It was
You better.
so you know how I do my cast on. Sorry, I just want to fix my
Let's
hair.
see how
You know how I
it's
do my
like-
cast on where it's like a cable cast on.
Yeah.
So you do a loop and then you put your needle through the first loop, put it around, and you twist it and you put it, and then you do it between the 2 stitches.
Okay, sure.
You pick up your stitches like between the 2 stitches and you keep
Yeah.
going. So this one you do 1 knit, 1 purl. It's a woolly worm head cast on. It was beautiful. I love the way it turns.
Because
out. It's a
I
lot
did
of
this.
work,
I did
though.
this. Yeah, it is. Because I did this for Avery's JK teacher.
Yeah.
I was making him a man hat, and I wanted it to look like nice.
The edge was beautiful.
I wanted
yeah.
it to look like store bought kind
Especially
of.
because
like
it's a
nice.
1x1 rib, right?
Yeah, and I did a tubular, and it was really nice. I'm
Yeah.
actually thinking of doing a tubular for something else. But
I
would-
love this. So
I would rip it out.
rip it out.
Rip it out.
I think so too. See, like I think I need to start this with a 4 at the bottom because I think I need to write this down
Do you need
somewhere
to do
in
bigger
Ravelry.
stitch count, or do you think this?
No, this 80
Okay.
something stitches is perfect for my head because I believe my other hats are around that. But I think I was cast on with around a 375
Okay.
or 4.
Okay.
And that I need to somewhere. Where can I write that in Ravelry so I always have
Just
my
pick
hat
a
mark
project.
sizes?
Okay, you know what you can do is you can
Just
create a
create-
project.
just calling-
Just create a project saying Tiffany sizes or something.
Yeah.
And then you can write down anything.
I need to do that.
That like your head or like
Yeah.
you know with your socks. Start my fleagle heel at this inches.
Yeah. Just around
Do
7
it.
inches.
Make. And you
Just
know what?
around 7
Okay.
inches.
This is unrelated, but whatever. I've noticed with the fleagle heel, it's not just where you start doing the increases. It's the length of from the toe to where you do the heel turn. You need to know that measurement too.
Oh, okay.
So on a
I'll have to try
pair, pair of socks that fit really well,
Yeah.
measure that.
Okay.
Because that way, even if you finish your increases, you can measure it, and if you still have space to go, you can just keep going. But you have to make that measurement too.
Oh, okay. Good pointer.
Offside.
Actually, that's
Offside.
a very good pointer.
But yeah,
okay.
make a project
I need
page
to because I
and
think that's what I need. I think I need
write
four
down your
inch
measurements.
or 4mm needles for the bottom part for ribbing. I need at least 80. I think this is
80
82
stitches.
something
Okay,
stitches
okay.
or something like that. 84 stitches. I can't remember what it was. And then I can do bigger.
Yeah.
And then I think like this is supposed to be a fitted hat. And you know I don't like fitted hats. I like them a little bit looser and slouchy, but I don't mind a little bit fitted here as long
You
as I
want it
still
to
get a
be
little bit
fitted
slouchy
here,
here.
or else it's going to move around on your
Yeah.
head.
So yeah, this is coming. This is being ripped out.
Okay, rip it out. I can even rip it out while you're talking about some enabling later or something.
Sure. I'll start ripping out now, and you
Okay.
can.
Do you have another whip though?
Yeah, but that's part of the cowl. Are we
Yeah,
talking
so
about
you're
cowl?
going to do that one, and then I was going to talk about my cowl.
Oh, okay. So you want me to
'Cause I
do
don't
that
have my
one?
cowl
All
here.
right, so you can start ripping, girl.
Oh, can someone have some?
Yeah, have some fun. Oh, here's some extra needles. She loves to do that, especially when it's someone else's
Especially
project.
when it's not my project.
Yeah, exactly. Okay. So this is our Bootylicious cowl. And last time you guys saw this, I just came over the cusp of. Oh, I left it in the middle of the row. Naughty me. Oh no, I didn't. I left it right before the row. Okay, so last time you guys saw this, I was where that. Can you see? I can't see. Well, let me find the bulb. Oh, you can't see the bulb because it's not a color. That's why. There's a little bulb stitch marker right there. Kind of, you can see it. So I was there. I did all this, and I came to the middle point.
You've done your.
So I've done where that's like
row.
my turning row where
Yep.
I have to flip over and make my thing. And so now basically I just got to count the rows. And
Yep.
once I'm done, I do another purl edge
Yep.
just so that I can sew them together. And then I can move on to the rest of the skirt.
Yeah.
And so it's coming along really nicely. I don't mind it. I mean, yes, it's on super small needles, 2.75.
But it's making such a nice fabric.
But it's turning out beautiful, and I'm really loving it. And I know once the skirt's done, I'm gonna get super use out of this.
Yeah.
And I might even line it, or have you line it. That was the key thing. Well, or you could show me how to do it, and I could do it.
I don't know how to do it. I have to figure that out.
Oh, I always think.
I imagine you would do it. I imagine
Well,
it would be like
cut
lining
out-
anything where you would put it on some fabric and trace around the shape, right?
Well, yeah, that's what
And
I
then
thought. And
with
then
a, like
you
a
can
half
just
inch
sew it in.
or 1/4 inch selvage, and then just. But see,
You
you
tack
would,
it-
you
you
would
tack
need,
it
you'd
into
probably
the
need more
waist.
than 2 pieces because your backside is going to need more room than your. You know what I mean?
Could be. I don't know. I don't know. It's
They're
an
really
idea.
good.
It might not because nobody else does it.
You know
Nobody
what?
else does their skirts.
You might be good. It might be good to do is to look for
Nobody else does their
a skirt pattern, right? Just a basic skirt pattern,
Right.
And make it out of lining fabric and just tacked in kind of thing.
Yeah, because no one else lines their skirt. But the problem is everybody else wears like leggings.
Yeah.
I would be wearing like my fishnets underneath them. And
Can't you just wear a slip or something?
do people even make slips anymore? I know
course
my
they
grandmother
do.
used to wear them all the time with her skirts.
they
And I
do.
used to actually
You can-
have one
you can
somewhere.
get them
I have a
in-
little black one somewhere actually.
You get
I
them
have
in
to
the
look.
shapewear section at your department stores.
I have
they
to
still,
look.
They
I might
still
have
sell
one.
them because that would be your easiest way.
I just wear Spanx people and then we're all good.
Or do that again, shapewear.
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 Is that what they call it? Shapewear?
That's what I call it.
proper
I'm
name
pretty
for
sure
it?
that's what they call it. Yeah.
Sorry, I'm laughing because there was
Fun.
this. Oh my God, you're awesome. I was laughing because there was this conversation I had with my husband. I was like, some of these women put on all this shapewear and they get into these little fitted
Don't
tight
bother
dresses,
anymore.
and then they go out on a date, and then when it comes
And then
to
you're so uncomfortable.
not only that, when it comes to the bedroom scene and they have to take all their shapewear
And then
off,
it's just
they go
like-
from being this to exactly.
It's like that. Wasn't
that's
that
a total gimmick.
That Bridget Jones, the first one, where she's wearing those like big granny panties.
Oh,
She was
yeah.
trying to look nice, and then she's like, "No, I don't want you to see my panties because they're like."
Right, like they were massive or something.
because
Yeah.
you look nice under the dress, but then you don't
Yeah.
want it anyway. Yeah, I just don't bother anymore. It's
Yeah.
not.
And I sewed in
not worth
everything
it
for
for
my
me.
mom's cowl just to
Oh,
see.
so it's
No,
finished,
yeah.
it's finished,
So it is
finished.
finished. So it's really nice. Did I show? I don't
Cool.
know
No,
if I
you
tried
didn't
it
really
on
show
last
it
time.
on.
See, so it's not that big on
That's
my
fine.
neck,
Yeah.
and I think my mom might have a bigger neck than me.
Yeah, I think it'll be fine.
And the only thing I don't know, but like I don't know, I won't wear it. It's not.
It's not for you. So
Yeah,
don't worry
I
about
don't
it.
wear stuff like this. It's just yeah.
You don't have to worry about it.
Okay, so yeah, it's all done, and that's her present. She doesn't know she's getting it, which is good. She asked me about it, like, "Where's my cowl?" Like, that's how it
Okay.
came up. "Where's my cowl?" And I was like,
Well, at least she's-
I totally changed the subject and walked away.
I know, but at least it's not like she just kind of offhanded say, "Oh, I'd like a cowl," and then
If
she
she
didn't.
asked, yeah, if she
You know,
asked for it,
she wants the cowl.
she's knit worthy at that
Yeah,
point when she
wants the
asked
cowl.
for it. Because
But no, it's not just asking; it's wearing it.
Well, but she will because
She
if
has to
she
wear it.
asks for something,
She
she'll
has to
wear it.
use it.
So we'll see. That she wanted something tighter around her neck. Hopefully this works for
I
her.
think it'll be fine. She
And
just
if not, I have the extra yarn that if she doesn't want the sequence, I can make it without.
Mm-hmm.
And I might even have enough to double it. I'm not sure how much is left. I'd have to weigh it, but and then I can just do a little thing where I knit and put the button in, like I was talking about. I just don't know if I want to do that, but we'll see if she wants it. Be done. Okay, so that was my bootylicious.
Okay,
It's
so my
rolling on good.
bootylicious is not here
Why not?
because I did rework it. So remember how last time
Right.
I was like, I think it's gonna be way too big. I'm thinking I'm just gonna rip it out,
Yeah.
start over again. So I did. So I took it off.
Yeah.
And I I don't know what the word is, very precisely figured out the measurement. I did not.
Right.
Okay, so I took it off the needles.
That's okay.
And basically what I did is I put it around my waist,
Yeah.
okay? And I kind of pinched off the excess, right? It was going to be way too big. I was right. It was going to be way too big.
Yeah, I remember that you
So
said
I
that.
kind of pinched off the excess and then put little stitch markers where the
Right.
excess from where the excess
Right,
began to
which
where
is
the
probably-
excess finished. So that, and then what I did is I counted the amount of stitches that were between those markers, like
Okay.
on the big side.
Yeah.
And I was like, okay, that's how many I need to cast on
Okay.
to get the size I
What
need,
you needed, right?
And then once I had that number, I looked at the pattern and found which size
That was.
had closest to
Right.
that number, okay? Because my gauge is different than the pattern gauge.
Oh, okay.
I'm working on the bum cozy, okay?
Yeah.
I did not bring that up, but bum cozy, it's in my project page. So I worked out the numbers, picked the size, and it was like one of the smaller sizes.
Yeah.
And then what I did was figured out where I wanted to be for my hips,
Right.
and I figured out that I need to increase
Yeah.
to go up like 2 sizes.
That's fine.
So I figured all that out, and I recast on.
Yeah.
And I have about this much on my needles. Okay. So I ripped it out, recast on, figured out all the math, recast on, and I have about this much knitting, and then I put it aside.
Well, that's because you have other knitting stuff.
I have other knitting, and that's when I'm like, you know what? Honestly, I've done a lot of evaluating of my projects this past week, and I don't think I'm gonna work on it until the new year.
That's fine.
Yeah, don't think I'm gonna, because there's other things I'm working on that I'll talk about later that I am enjoying.
That's good.
And I want to work on those things.
That's good.
So it's at the point, and I made all these notes.
Okay.
In my little book.
Okay.
So it's at the point now that when I pick it back up,
Yeah.
I know where I am, I know what I need to do. And there's actually a lot of podcasts that are doing like whip challenges in the new year.
That's good.
I will have a butt ton of whips.
No pun intended.
That I can use for those challenges.
Okay, that's cool.
Yeah.
There's nothing wrong with it. With the amount of work that I've been doing lately, which I have no problem doing because I love my job, and I'm not complaining, but that takes precedent over my knitting. So when I do get time to knit in the last 2 weeks, that was my hat. And
you want to work on what you want to work on.
That's all I had time to do.
Yeah.
So it won't be a lot of knitting, but yeah. And with the holidays coming up, I'm working. So we'll see how much. Sorry. Yeah. He's needing attention right now. Yeah. Good. It's his wake up time. He needs attention, and he yowls.
I'm so not used to that now that we have our quiet little cat.
Yeah.
He's trouble.
He's the only one. Oh, he is trouble.
But he's quiet. He's quiet. You know what he did the other night?
Get to the top?
He hasn't climbed the tree, but he's gone in it.
Yeah.
So the other night, I don't think he woke us up, but Dennis and I had just gone to bed. And it was around midnight.
Yeah.
So we're all cozy in our bed, just kind of like
about to fall asleep,
going into that zone. And then all of a sudden he comes upstairs and he was just batting something around. Okay, like you could just hear. And in the morning there was a Christmas ornament, one of those freaking balls he keeps taking off the tree. If you follow me on Instagram, you'll see this. There's these balls that he keeps taking off the tree. He had brought one of them upstairs.
That's not a good thing.
And was it's a nice big. It's actually, I might just leave it. I should make him one as a toy, because it's a styrofoam ball covered in knitwear.
Oh, that's why he.
So it's nice and light. It rolls around. He can grab it with his teeth.
Right, because he can pick it with his claws.
Pick it up.
Yeah.
So he had brought one of those upstairs, and I'm like, why couldn't you play with it downstairs?
Or why couldn't you not just go to sleep?
I don't care if he
and play
plays
with it the next day.
because they're cats. They don't sleep at night. He doesn't sleep at night.
My cats sleep at night,
but not all night. He has like the witching hour.
Yeah.
He has a witching hour.
I have to say, I never had a Christmas tree when I was younger, so I don't know. But my cats used to play around all the time, and as they got older now, they don't do that as much.
It's probably a novelty thing. I don't because
only because he's little.
He's one, right?
Yeah.
He's just over one. I don't know if he had a Christmas last year. I don't know what.
No, but he's also a little kid. Like, he's like a little kid. Imagine a 1-year-old. They're gonna run around and cause all that,
Yeah, so this might be a totally new thing for him. But whatever.
Okay.
I was like 12 a.m.
He's having fun,
playing with a freaking Christmas ornament in the hallway. I thought Dennis was gonna go out and boot him, but he didn't. But yeah, I found it in the morning.
That's where you close the door.
No, but then if you close the door, then they meow because they want to come in, right?
Oh, he likes being with you. Okay.
You can't lock him out of anything, or else if you lock him in, he'll want out, and if you lock him out, he'll want out.
Of course, because you can't win.
Can't do that.
All right, so
so my whips. I'm gonna start.
I know this bag now.
I'm gonna start with this one because it's gonna be quick and easy because I can't show you anything.
I know. I know it's my socks.
These are
for my birthday present.
Tiffany's birthday socks, and now I have a little more to show you that I've.
Oh, am I allowed to see the rest of it now?
No, it's still not going to show anything, but it will give you a little hint. All right, can you tell what that is?
Oh, one sock's done.
That's a cuff.
That's a cuff and a toe.
And a toe.
One sock's done.
One sock's done.
I'm so excited.
I've started the other one, and I'm not at yet on the second one. I'm almost.
You still have
maybe another inch or so, and I'm at where the increases start for the Fleegle heel.
Oh wow!
So
you're way further than I thought.
I've got about this much on the second one done.
Yeah, because
I really like how these are turning out. My mom saw them at my aunt's Christmas party.
Oh yeah,
and she was quite impressed.
Nice.
Yeah, so
that means a lot.
Yeah, I'm happy with how these are turning out. I've been working on those a little less now that I'm working on like holiday stuff.
Yeah,
but I am enjoying them.
I start my Fleegle heel just before 7 inches. Just to let you know that.
I think the measurements I had for you on your, but see, that's where that from toe to.
I start my Fleegle just before 7 inches, and my measurement.
No, but from toe to heel turn.
9 inches. 8.5 to 9 inches is max. Otherwise, it become too big for me.
Yeah, But see, that's the thing. Like, I think I start your flegels a little earlier, but then I knit to that.
To the 9?
To the, yeah.
Because if I think you measure my foot from front to back.
I
it's
should
9
have
inches.
you. If there was a way that I could totally blindfold you, I could have you try
Yeah, you
that
can.
first one on.
Totally can today.
You're not going to peek?
No, I won't
Swear?
peek. I swear. I
Swear you're not
swear
gonna
I won't peek. No, I want to be surprised. I promise.
Not,
I promise.
Okay, I tried them on me, and it was like
They're a little too tight and
a
like.
snug fit. So
And
I think
usually
they'll
they
be
should
okay.
fit me.
I think they'll be,
Yeah.
and plus, like, they can shrink,
Yeah.
whatever. So
No, I
think
don't
they'll
shrink
be
my
okay.
socks because I washed. I soaked them in the
But
sink.
you can if you needed
I
to.
would never.
But you could.
I'm scared they'll shrink way too small
No,
and I
they
won't
just
have them.
cinch up a little bit. I think they'll be okay.
Okay, we can try it on afterwards, but we can measure my
But
foot.
see, the
'cause it's
problem
good
is
to- that's a good thing to know,
you need to
though.
measure your foot because I'm like, if they're too big, I'm not ripping them out. So
No, and that's okay. I can have one bigger than the other.
yeah, so it's just
No big
like
deal. I'll wear them anyways. I
Right.
love them. I love them. Okay.
Okay, so I have my
that's
other
done.
one.
And this is an Avery project because it's always in the Hello Kitty bag. It's an Avery
always
project.
So I just finished sock arms. It's funny. Before, okay, so you remember I made her the Lexac, and then I made her the sock arms,
Yes.
and then before that I had commented how it had been such a big gap between making sweaters for her.
Right.
And now I'm like making her all the sweaters. Like I think it was the
That's too
spring.
funny.
I think it was the spring that I made her something.
Yeah.
So I decided to cast on a holiday sweater for her.
Oh wow. Oh, but you said you were going to match her leggings you bought.
Yes.
Yes. And you want this ready so she can wear it for Christmas Day?
I would like her to be able to wear it to her Christmas concert
Oh, what's that?
and to see Santa.
Is she
Which
is
is-
she singing in her Christmas concert?
She might be actually. She said she started choir.
Oh, she did start choir? Yay!
Yeah.
That's awesome.
So she might be.
She
I don't
sings
know.
all the time. All the time. Everywhere we
She's
go,
no
she sings.
little Beyonce, but she likes to sing.
Hey, it doesn't matter. Who cares?
Yeah, so
at that
she
age,
can-
it doesn't matter if you
it
sing
doesn't
well
matter.
or if you don't.
Doesn't matter.
You sing and you have fun. That's
But
all
yeah,
that
so
counts.
she's gonna have her school concert,
not.
and then the day before, we're going to my mom's because she has an appointment,
Okay.
and we go see Santa and we do all that
Yes.
stuff.
Oh yes.
So
yes,
I'd like
yes,
her
yes.
to wear it to
It's
see
like
Santa.
every year she does the same thing. They're
Because
so
the mall is
typical.
totally empty. If you go during the day while school is on,
Yeah.
totally empty.
Oh, I know.
So I want her to be able to wear it to see Santa and then to
Okay.
the Christmas concert. So I bought this
Nice.
pattern like probably 2 to 3 years ago. Okay. You see that?
Oh, look how cute! He's got a Christmas tree on the front
Okay,
of
so
it.
it's called Oh Christmas Tree.
That is so cute. The kid's
And it's
cute with it, too.
basically a basic sweater, but with a cable down the front that looks like a little Christmas tree.
Mm-hmm.
And you can either knit beads in. I have decided not to. I think what I might do is sew some beads on.
Okay.
That way I can take them off later if I want, or if they get washed. You know, because with washing,
If they fall off or
if they get
something, right.
damaged, I don't have
You
to
can replace them.
Yeah, I don't have. They're not part of the knitting.
Yeah, I get it.
And we had this whole discussion. I should have bought her leggings. We had this whole discussion
Why?
about trying to match the leggings.
Yeah, but I thought you were going to because you're doing silver or something to match
I'm
the.
just saying I should have brought them to so I
Oh.
could see. So I originally wanted red,
Christmas
and the
balls.
red wasn't going to work, and I'm glad that the leggings came before I ordered yarn, because the red bulbs on the leggings, they're leggings with like Christmas tree lights,
Yes.
were not a true red. They were kind of a pinky red.
Right.
So a red sweater would not have looked good with it.
But it's oh, that's what it looked like to me in the picture when I was
They're
looking
not
at them.
red.
No, they're not. They
Yeah.
look like a pinky red.
they're
Yeah,
pinky red.
that's why.
So I
Look how
decided
pretty
on
that
this.
is.
Is this attached? This is attached. This is, oh, sorry.
That's okay. She's throwing needles at me. I'll poke my eye out. We're good though.
This is one of my recent acquisitions because I've been buying lots of things to make holiday presents. So I got this. This is one of my new acquisitions. This is Karen's
Oh, yeah.
Simply Soft Party.
I love the color.
It's an
Look at that.
acrylic and it's got a
Pink,
metallic thread.
pink, blue, and like a yellow,
Yellow,
golden
yeah.
color.
And I didn't realize it was colored like sparkle when I bought it. I thought it was just silver. I really like
Oh.
this. It matches the leggings.
I was gonna say it picks out all the colors in the leggings.
So I got this from
That's
Yarn
awesome.
Canada.
Oh, okay.
And I started and I'm now I'm
This
making
is worsted, right?
it's worsted.
Yeah.
I'm making an adjustment to the pattern only in that instead of making like your typical pullover,
Right.
I cast on for a size 4
Okay.
because that's what she wears in knitwear.
Okay.
And then as soon as I took the sleeve stitches off,
Yeah.
I increased like every 10 stitches
Oh wow.
because I want it to be like fitted here,
Yeah.
but then like a loose tunic.
Okay.
Right? I don't want it like a
Oh, okay.
a
So
fitted
more maybe like
pullover.
A-line or
like
something,
an
a little
A-line,
bit or something.
not really
Yeah.
A-line because
But-
I'm not increasing this way.
No, but it's going to be more boxy.
It's going to be fitted and then kind of flare out
Yeah.
to be like a tunic because
Okay.
I'm going to make it as long as I can.
Right, because then that would be super cute.
Yeah, so this is where I am right
It is so pretty. Look at that.
So there's the front.
I definitely. Oh, look how far you gotten on that.
Yeah,
wow.
I could have gotten farther, but I put it aside this week. Okay, so I've got
I
up
love
to
that.
far. You see the cable?
That
That's
looks
where my Christmas tree
great.
is. Yeah, and you can see the sparkle. I think it's gonna
Oh, you can.
pick up the leg. It's gonna be really cute on the leggings.
Oh God, that's just too adorable. She's
So
gonna look
I
cute.
bought 3 balls. I'm on my second ball now. My plan is to knit to the length I want,
I like it.
and then if it ends up having short sleeves, that's fine because she can put it over.
She can wear a long sleeve shirt over it,
Where,
or underneath it. I mean,
yeah, she can wear a shirt under it. So I looked at the stitch count. You can see where I increased. It's right about here. You can see kind of like right there.
Oh,
I did
saw
make
that
ones.
one. Yeah.
So that's where you can see that row there. That's where I did the increases.
Who cares?
No, I don't mind. I'm just saying
When
that's
she
where I
wears
did
it,
the
you might not
increases.
notice it afterwards. It's just because it hasn't even been. I like it.
Yeah. So that's
Like
how
it a
far I
lot.
got.
I
So
do.
I have a week to do this because it's not this week, but
It's
the next week.
till the 22nd.
Yeah, it's like the 19th is her Christmas concert, and the 18th is when we go see Santa. So that's
Isn't 18th is Monday or Tuesday?
Yeah, 18th is Monday.
Oh, so you basically have this whole.
I have a week.
to. You could do that.
I can do it if I focus on
100%.
this. I can
Oh,
do
yeah.
this. So
Okay.
this is what I'm working on
Nice.
for hers. Okay. So those are the whips that I brought.
Okay. That means she has way more.
That means I have been working on other
Way
things,
more.
but I did not bring them. So this goes back to the conundrums, okay? So you remember how last episode I said, I promised you that I was going to bring out Dennis's sweater and work on it.
Yes, and
I
you did.
I did.
You did say that.
Okay. It's now been put away again, and I will tell you why.
Oh, no.
Okay, so I have a picture to show you. I brought it out, and I started working on it, okay? I started working on it, and
the body part you did, right?
the body is done, the neck is done,
And
the
then
collar's done. I've installed the zipper. Basically,
It's the sleeves.
your, what would you call this part?
Your décolleté, your chest for men.
His chest is done.
Yeah.
And what I was doing, because I'm on a yarn limit, I have a limited yarn.
Right.
And the colors, I have 2 colors, and only so much of each color. And I've had to figure out where these colors are going to go to make it work. I'm doing the sleeves first.
That's right.
So I know what I have left, and then I'm going to do the body.
Okay.
So I was on my first sleeve. Now, this whole sweater is seed stitch. Every single stitch, okay? It's slow.
But it's nice though.
It's nice, but
It
it's
is slow. Yeah.
So I had started the sleeve, I picked up the sleeve again, and
Okay.
I was working on it. And then I did the measurements to where, like I measured how far I'd gotten.
Right.
And based on the pattern, I was supposed to start my ribbing for the
Okay.
cuffs.
Okay.
But when I looked at it, like it looked really wide.
A sleeve?
The sleeve looked really wide.
Oh.
So what I did, and this is the picture I took. Okay. You see that? I brought it upstairs and I laid it across a
That's a sleeve. Mine's
the
like
red
against
thing.
his.
The red thing that you see is a sweater
Yeah.
that Dennis has.
Okay.
Okay. The blue thing on top is what I've done so far of the pattern.
Do you have to rip that all back out?
Okay. Now, do you see? Okay. I don't know if you can see. There's that little octopus stitch marker. It's the blue thing.
Right there.
That's where I started knitting when I picked it back up. So everything before that I'd already knit. Okay. So you can see it is at the tip of the sleeve, like the red sleeve.
Yeah.
That's how long the whole sleeve should be. I still had to decrease 10 more stitches, plus do the ribbing of 2 inches. Okay? So the proportions will not working out. Like if I just did the ribbing as it was now, it was going to be this really big, sloppy looking sleeve. Okay?
Wow. I see now. Okay, I see what that
Okay,
is.
so
see it.
I still had to get rid of 10 more stitches. If I just got rid of those 10 stitches and did the ribbing, it was gonna be like, it was gonna do a weird
Yeah, it's gonna be like a
thing.
balloon sleeve.
Yeah.
Isn't it? Yeah,
So
you don't want that not
that's
for a
why I
guy.
decided, I'm like, you know what?
Rip this back.
The rest of the sweater looks really nice so far. I like this pattern. I really want to make it so he'll wear it. So I decided to rip back up to the armpit. Start again with my
That's all the way back
I
up to
ripped
like
back
here.
up. I ripped back up to the armpit, and also I moved here. Show it again. I moved where the stripes start.
Yeah,
to
higher
higher up. Okay, because I'm transitioning in the second color.
Okay.
So I moved that part up. So I ripped back up to the armpit. I started my decreases sooner. I moved where the stripes were to be
Right.
higher up.
Which will look nice.
And I'm working my way down. So now I'm hoping that when I get to that 18.5 inches,
Right.
I'll be where, like, it'll be proportioned and it will be the right size and everything.
So how far are you back now on this? Like where are you now back on
I'm
it?
back to where I'm, like my black, I've used up all the yarn I ripped out, you know, when you get to
Oh,
that
yeah,
point.
yeah. Oh, that's good.
So
So you're pretty much back to in here somewhere.
I'm
then.
back into the
Okay.
the black, the solid
That's
black
good.
is, okay?
That's good. That's good.
But
it won't be ready for Christmas, so.
That's the thing. I'm like, I really need to work on this sweater. And then the other day I was working on it. I'm like, this seed stitch is so slow. And it hit me. I'm like, I'm not going to finish this for Christmas unless this is all I work on. And even then I might not finish it. So I put it away. I'm like, I'm not going to stress about
Maybe
it.
Valentine's Day.
That's what I thought. I was like, January. I'm not leaving it. January, I'm picking it back up again. And we are going to make it, we're going to try and make it a Valentine's Day.
And there's Mr. Trouble.
Oh, he has to be in everything.
Hey, he likes to be
Everything.
photographed.
No, he just has to be in your business all the time. Like, I go upstairs, he goes upstairs.
loves
I go
her.
downstairs, he goes downstairs.
She's not used to that.
No, I don't mind it,
He
though.
loves her. He follows her
I have to
around
say
like
it.
a puppy dog. He is totally her cat.
He is much different than
amazing.
my old cat in that when I'm lying on the couch knitting, he does not need to be in my business. My old cat would be all
Oh,
like,
yeah, Mo would have to
cuddle,
be, like,
cuddle,
right
cuddle,
there.
cuddle. He is happy just to sit
Beside
near
you,
me.
yeah.
Not even on, like,
No,
not
no.
even on the couch.
It could be like on the armrest or the next
yeah.
couch beside you.
He's just
Yeah.
happy to be near me.
He likes
but
to be in the same
He has to
vicinity
be in
as
the
her.
same, like, I'd say within a 2-foot radius. Yeah. But that's where I am with the sweater. So I did work on it, but it's been put away.
No worries.
And
It's all good.
it's going to be...
He'll get
another
a
time.
really nice sweater. Like
some point.
he will really like this sweater. He'll get a really
Well,
nice
that's why I
sweater.
wanted to make it nice.
Exactly.
right?
I don't
Like,
blame you.
didn't-
Take your time.
I didn't want to
Take
just
your time.
fudge it and then him not wear it because it looks silly. Like, it
That's
would
right.
look silly.
It
right?
would.
would've
You don't
looked
want a
silly.
balloon sleeve for
No,
a guy.
it would've looked silly.
That's like an 80s kind of 70s maybe kind of sweater when they used to do those ballooning things. And I think they were for women more than men. But
Yeah.
All right. So we're on to next. What's next?
Okay, so I'm just going to also mention quick. The other things I've been working on I didn't bring them,
Oh.
my Advent projects. So I'm working on my mitered cozy memory blanket again. I'm working on my striped blanket again.
Okay.
And I'm working on a pair of socks now because you know how I got the Advent calendar from Rosie's Moments?
Yes.
And I was going to put it into my stripy blanket.
Yes.
The way she's doing her minis don't work for the stripy blanket.
Oh.
She dyed them in a way that they work for the pattern that she sent,
Okay.
which was a shawl.
Oh, you're making a shawl?
I'm not.
Oh, you're making socks, you said.
I'm making
That's
socks
right. I
instead
did hear
because
that.
the way she's dyeing them is that every other skein is a repeat color. So it's like a new color and then a same color, new color, same color, new color, same color. Because that's how it is.
So it's
for
like
her
a
pattern.
gray. It's like a gray as your solid stripe or something, and then
Something
you have
like
them
that.
lips. Yeah.
And I'm
got it.
like, that just doesn't work for a blanket because then I'm gonna have all these same
So
colors.
why don't you
I
bring
don't
the
want
socks to show?
because we had other stuff to talk about.
Okay.
I'll have them for maybe I'll
No
have them for
worries.
because our next episode will be around Christmas.
We're doing Christmas episode.
So I have 3
close to
Advent
it.
projects, and going back to all this holiday stuff.
Yeah.
I was telling you earlier.
Yeah.
I'm really, really enjoying having these Advent projects to do that are not time restricted, right? Like the amount of time that I have to put into each one each day fits into my
Right.
knitting time, and it's not like, oh, I have to get this done for Christmas, or I have to get this done for this
Right.
person. It's just a nice, relaxing knit. This Granny Stripe blanket is very like relaxing and just, you know, like watch TV.
You just go along and do it, yeah.
But same with the mitered square blanket and the Advent socks. Now I do have to catch up on them because I had to rip out what I had done on my blanket when I realized it wasn't going to work.
Okay.
So I'm not
Like
caught up.
etched it every day, yeah.
But I like the idea of doing Advent
I like
socks,
that.
right?
Yeah, because if it's like an inch,
It's only like 5 grams of yarn, so it's only about this big of yarn.
like about an inch or so.
Yeah, I can do that in a day.
And that's like, well, you could do that in probably less than an hour. 'Cause
No,
it
it takes me about an hour and a half to do
an inch.
go through the mini.
Oh, really?
Yeah, it's more than an inch. It's
No,
probably
it'd
about
take
2
me
inches.
Probably way longer.
It takes me about an hour and a half to get through the 5 gram mini on the socks.
Very cool.
But I can do it in a day. Like I can put my mini
Yeah,
into each of those
Yeah, yeah.
projects in one day.
that's cool.
But there's not a lot of extra time for cramming in holiday knitting.
Yeah.
So cats.
He wants more food in his bowl. That's why he's eating. That's why I looked off screen before.
So I've decided that next year I really, really, really want to try not to have any gift knitting in December
Okay,
and only focus on enjoyable Advent knitting.
that'd be cool.
So I'm going to work into my goals for next year to get these Christmas projects. So a lot of the Christmas projects that I was planning on doing this year,
Yes.
I'm bumping.
Oh, the hippo?
Yeah, bumping the hippo. Are getting bumped. The hippo's getting bumped. I was going to make a hat for my brother. That's going to get bumped.
All of that's getting bumped.
It's all getting bumped.
So they're not having, but you have socks for them.
I have
though.
socks for them and I have stuff that I've
Yeah,
bought
yeah,
for
yeah,
them.
yeah,
So
yeah.
they have presents.
Okay.
So I'm like, why am I like stressing myself out about these other things when it's not like they have presents. They have socks. They have other things I've bought. I probably could finish the hippo, but I don't want to. So it's going to get bumped. And because I mentioned this in my group today, I have the yarn now, right?
Yeah.
I have a lot of these projects have been started.
Yeah, exactly.
So if come January, I just dive back into these projects, my hope is that I would have them done well in advance Christmas. And then they'd be ready. And then next Christmas, I can enjoy advent projects.
That's right. Right? Why not? And it's for you.
Yeah, it's for me.
Because knitting is about for you.
Yeah. I want to enjoy it. I'm really enjoying it.
Even though you're a process knitter.
But see, that's the thing. I am
for
enjoying.
You, though. That's what makes you happy.
I am enjoying
it's
the
not
process
the product. Exactly.
of these knits.
It's not the product.
I don't care about the blankets.
I know.
I don't even really care about the socks. I am enjoying the process.
That's
of these
exactly
knits.
it, and that makes you happy. And you
and
need
it's
to
making
make
me happy.
what makes you happy.
And that's
100%.
That's what I realized yesterday. I'm like, these projects are really making me happy. I don't want to work on the hippo. I don't want to work on these other things that I know I'm going to be staying up late and rushing and trying to finish.
Yeah.
So I just decided I'm not going to do it.
But those can be given as a gift any time of the year.
Next year.
You don't need to.
No, I'm going to try and get January, February, really work on those, and then I don't have to worry about them.
You get them out of your way and they're
Yeah,
done.
get them
And then
out of
just
my
put them away and you have them ready.
So you will see the hippo again in the new year. You'll see Dennis's sweater in the new year.
Oh, those are pretty colors.
I have two quick soon-to-be gems.
Okay.
Because you're not going to see these. These are going to have to be given as gifts before the next episode.
Okay, but you'll have pictures for them though.
Yeah, I'll have pictures.
Yeah, so we're good.
Okay, so first one. These are both for Avery's bus drivers. Okay?
Oh, okay.
So I'm going to do this
wow,
one
that's
first
squishy,
because
nice,
this
soft.
will go into the thing. The giveaway.
That's squishy nice soft. Are you gonna do those first?
Yeah, I'm going to do these first. So this is my first yarn for my next soon-to-be gem.
What pretty
This
colors.
is going to be a cowl. This is stash yarn. I had this already. I did not pick it out for this person, but I think she'll be okay with it. I've noticed she wears purples and brighter colors.
Is this for Avery's
Morning,
bus driver, you said?
morning bus driver.
Yeah.
So last
yes,
year,
you talked about that. That's
last
right.
year I made this cowl for Avery. It's called Incognito, and it's super cute. And she wears it. It's double lined. She wears it all the time. It's adorable. The bus driver, her morning bus driver, who I really like, she's a super nice lady, commented. She made a comment. You don't make comments to knitters.
No.
She was like, "Oh, I'd really love one of those."
Yeah.
Right. I was
When
like,
you say love, that's a key word right there.
yeah, I'm like, you don't make comments like that.
Oh.
When someone's a knitter, and I really like her. So she is gonna get. I'm gonna make her one with a mustache,
super cool.
maybe with lips too, because Avery's has a mustache on one side and lips on the other side. But I'm thinking of doing
that's cool.
the mustache in this color on this one, and maybe the lips in this one on this one.
Yeah.
I think these colors look good together.
I love
it's
it.
soft. It's acrylic. She'll be able to wash it, and it's from
Totally.
Stash. So boom, done.
And 2 more balls out of stash.
Yeah, 2 more balls. The other soon-to-be gem I have is this one.
This is squishy soft.
And I have decided this is Miss Babs.
Oh, no wonder it's so nice and squishy soft.
This is leftovers, but I weighed it today, and there's 115 grams. It's basically
it's like
a
a full
regular
skein.
skein.
Yeah.
Not a full skein of Yowza.
No,
But-
but I mean like a full, like an
Like a
actual
reg-
skein
a
of like a
regular skein.
regular worsted skein.
yeah.
This is worsted.
So 115 grams left. It's
Wow.
the Berlin color. So it's grays with these pops of green and reds.
Can you see that? Oh, yeah. Oh, yeah, look at that.
And
You can
I
see
have
all the
decided to
colors.
do a hat.
There's even some blues in there.
And maybe fingers mitts. We'll see how it goes. But
Nice. Okay.
I've decided to do a hat by, do you remember, maybe 2 episodes ago, maybe 3, I don't remember. I did that pink stripy hat for Avery with the plank and groove pattern
Yes.
by Nicole Montgomery, Trappings and Trinkets. And I was saying I really liked it because it didn't need any decreases, and it was awesome. Okay?
Yeah.
That pattern has now been released. So if you like that pattern, it's been released. I'll link it. But it's part of an ebook, okay? And I've decided to do one of the other hats in this ebook for her afternoon bus driver.
Okay.
In this one, okay?
I like that.
Of
That'll be
course, I just have the picture. Stone
See,
stacking. Okay.
A hat is nice. Mitts is even nicer.
So
you're
that's the
gonna-
hat I'm gonna do.
Oh, that is so pretty.
It's mock cables apparently, so you don't need a cable needle. I don't use a cable needle anyway, but the pattern says you don't need one.
Oh, don't talk about that with me with my
Why?
cable hat.
Oh,
Okay,
yeah.
I must knit really tight with my cable hat, even though I'm a super loose knitter, and yeah, it was annoying. And then I didn't have a cable needle with me,
I never use a cable
so I was
needle.
using
though.
extra needles, and
You gotta learn how to do it without a cable needle.
I did, but the needles, the yarn pull. Okay, that yarn is splitty.
Maybe it's because it's.
Splitty yarn. I don't like splitty yarn. Oh my god, with cable needle. Oh, I don't like splitty yarn. That was why I also want to rip it out and start
Yeah,
again and see if
yeah.
that makes a difference. Because I don't know, but it's frustrating me right now.
That
so.
sparkle yarn is a bit splitty. I keep catching that little thread.
Oh
Yeah,
yeah.
anyway.
No, like this actually like
Yeah.
twists and
Yeah,
it's-
no, I've had yarn. Yeah, that's a pain in the butt. You just like this yarn.
I love Yowza.
I'm
I
going to
have
do this.
to say, I do.
And so it's by Trappings and Trinkets, and it's part of the ebook with the hat that I did before. And when I told her that I was going to make it, she offered to do a giveaway for us.
Yay!
So
Awesome.
we are going to be able to give away the ebook. Do you have the on your thing?
Yes, I
The
do.
patterns? She has it's called Squad Hats, and it's got 4 hat patterns. So the plank and groove that I did before, this one that I just showed you.
Oh, I have this because you told me to pull this
I
up.
thought
You want me to show the other one up? I can pull the other one up.
Can you?
Yeah, I can.
We still have it right there.
Yep, I can.
So it's got 4 hats, and it's a really nice collection of hats. Like, I think it would suit, like, if you
Sorry,
had,
we're gonna block out our faces for a second.
if you want to do hats as gifts, I think there's something in this ebook that would suit everyone. Like, there's something for everyone in this one.
Yeah, there's slouchy hats in cable hat.
Yeah, and like just texture hats,
love it.
and I think it's a really good variety of hat patterns. So she's offered to give away 1 ebook copy to a winner, and we are going to do, she has an Etsy shop.
Sorry, blocking our faces again.
Trappings and Trinkets on Etsy. Okay. So to enter for the ebook,
Can I enter? There's that hat pattern and the other one. There's 3 hat patterns right now. I like all 4.
you like all
I just
4?
don't like the tassels on the one. But
well, you don't have to put tassels
I like
on.
all 4. I would make, and you know, I love my hats. I
Yeah,
can
you
never
do love your hats.
make enough. I have another one that I want to make, but I don't know.
Yeah.
That actually I might.
I
make
like
with
that one. You'll have to see how it turns
I'll
out.
have to see. Yeah.
Maybe I'll just give it to you or something. I don't know.
Because the yarn I'm using something like this.
Yeah.
It's that Essence of
Yeah.
Autumn yarn I want to use.
Yeah.
So I don't know if I want to do a cable or if I want to do something more simply to show off that color of the
I'll
yarn.
let you know how this goes. I'm thinking
Yeah,
of doing
I want to see it. Let me know. You're
that
gonna do
edge
yes,
that you
Jabal.
did. So to enter,
Okay.
comment below.
Yes.
YouTube, it's for YouTube viewers
YouTube
only.
only.
We're not going to put it on Ravelry. We're not going to put it on Instagram or anything. Comment below. You're to go to her shop. She has, it's not just patterns. She has bags. She has pom-poms, which I'll talk about when we get to
enabling.
enabling.
Kitty, you keep talking for a second. He's causing trouble. You want
Okay,
to
it's causing trouble. So she has pom-poms, she has bags, she has patterns, she has finished knits. So go to her Etsy shop. We'll link it. Can you link it in the down bar? Can you do that? Can you put a website in the down bar?
Yeah, I'm gonna put this website, the Etsy site.
Yeah.
Yeah, it just shows. I'll type the name in there.
Okay. So she'll.
Oh, you mean in that part? Yes. In our
can,
notes
right?
section you're talking about.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So she'll link it to in the down bar. Go to
Yes,
her
yeah,
Etsy
you
shop
definitely do.
and just comment below with something that you like from her shop or a pattern that you would make or
Whatever she has there.
what she has. Just make a comment based on something
Yeah.
in her shop. Okay.
She does sell her patterns, so if you like a hat or something that she has there, you can just say I like that.
So
hat pattern
she
or-
sells her patterns and her finished objects as well.
Yeah,
She has
that's the word
finished
I was looking
objects.
for. That's what I meant to say.
But she also has bags and pom-poms.
Yes. Oh, let's see. Okay, so now we're gonna have to.
Do we do
are we
enabling
done? Are we done our?
Should we just go right into that?
Yes, let's go.
Because
into
so I can show you the
Diamonds,
bags and the
our girls' best
pom-poms.
friends. Yes. Okay, I want to see this.
Okay.
You know I'm a huge. I like pom poms. My pom pom is not that soft, but it is. But it's not.
So I'll show this after.
Ooh.
So this is what I have from Nicole.
Okay.
And I have to say, like, this bag came in the mail. So I didn't purchase this bag. She was so nice that in the test that I did for the plank and groove hat,
Yeah.
she did a little draw amongst the people who tested for her.
Did you win? Did you win?
I win. I won.
She
I win.
won.
I win.
She win.
I
She
win.
win. She won.
No, I find every couple of years I get a little lucky streak, but it's usually with small batch prizes. But
That's
anyway.
okay. That's
So
no.
I
You
won,
won that Miss Babs yarn.
I know, but that was again a small batch.
Doesn't matter. You still
Anyway,
win.
Every couple of years I get it's usually in groups of 3, so I might win. Who knows? I might win something else coming up. But I thought it was really nice of her to offer something, like to do a little draw amongst the people who tested for her.
Yes.
For a bag from her shop. So I won, and
Awesome.
I was really impressed with this bag. Okay.
Okay, so show me all the little things that. Oh, I like the inside of
Put
it.
these aside. So, what sold me on this bag? Because when I went to look to pick one out, she didn't have as many, but she has a 10 now. So go check
Oh,
it
yeah.
out. So this was the print. I was like, oh, that's a nice
That is
print.
pretty. I like that.
But then I clicked
like
on the listing, and she had the lining.
I love the lining. I know.
Kitty cats.
I love the lining.
So I was like, done.
And I like her little wood.
She has a wood label.
I do. I like that a lot.
She has that wood label.
I like
She has the nice big zippers.
Yes.
She has
She has a handle
the
for me.
removable handle. Okay. She has the edges are tucked.
Take the handle off, by the way.
I don't know, but she does
No.
the tucked
Can
edges.
I see that?
And then she has pockets or something. No, not pockets. Sorry.
Look, it closes all the way. Do you see that?
Yeah, but she's big on that.
Sorry.
It's
I'm
not
big on that.
pockets, but what she has in here are 2
Like a divider?
D-rings.
Oh, very cool. Is
Okay,
that
here's
her?
her little card, yeah.
Oh, how cute.
She has
Look at-
these 2 rings in here. There she is. Hi, Nicole. She has these 2 rings.
That's awesome.
That you can attach things to.
You could
Because
use
I don't
stitch
use
markers
pockets,
to
but like I could
it.
attach a notions
Like
pouch
your
to
scissors
that.
you attach to
Right.
it, a little notions pouch.
Yeah,
You can
so
add
it's-
so many things in there to it.
So I
Oh,
was
look at her. She's got beautiful
really
blue eyes.
impressed with this bag. Very impressed with this bag. Very happy with it.
I am going to buy one.
She
before
has,
Christmas.
She has a lot of prints, and I have to say I think they're very reasonably priced for what for all the details that go into them.
Yes.
I think they're very reasonably priced.
Well, I checked them out on Canadian. They were about anywhere from $35 or $80.
$30
so
to
like
$45
$45.
Canadian.
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 Yeah, which is
So-
where you guys like take another 30% off of that.
Totally.
But I
yeah.
really like
Yeah.
them. Yeah, and I already saw some patterns I like. So,
Yeah. So
I
go
need some
check it
holiday
out.
gifts for myself.
Go check it out. Now, on top of this, I purchased. So she didn't send me, but I was like, oh, if you're gonna send me a bag, can I order some stuff to
Why not?
send her? So she had pom poms.
I
Remember
know.
I was talking about pom poms?
Yes.
Okay, so
wanna
I
see the
got
pom-pom.
I got
I like
these
that.
2 for Avery's hat. Avery hats.
I want this one.
So this is white with sparkle,
I love that.
and this is like rainbow.
I know she'll love
You know
that.
the
And
hand
all the
spun?
pinks, blues, and
the
purples.
hand spun I
Yes.
did with all the colors. This
That
go
would work with
Actually,
it?
they will both go.
Can
I
I
think
see
I don't
this?
know which one I want to do better, but I haven't like fluffed them. They need to be fluffed. But
leave her alone, please.
they're very light.
Sorry. Look at it.
They're very light. And then I got this one.
Yeah.
Look at this one. I'm thinking of putting this one on this hat. Look at this. Look at this.
Oh,
Right?
yes. Oh, I like that too.
Yeah. So she has.
Oh,
a whole
yes,
bunch.
definitely.
Right? Yeah. So I'm thinking I'm going to put that on the bus driver hat. So she has these pom poms, and she makes these herself, and she has the bags, and then she has these buttons. Okay, these buttons are so cute. They're called fist bumps, fiber fist bumps.
Yeah.
Okay, so like when you achieve something, you're like, yeah, bump, right?
Yeah.
So they have different sayings on them. Like this would be a good one for you. It says, "Finished a hat."
Oh, yes.
Yay! This one, finished baby gift before the baby outgrew it.
Oh, it's not so true
Yay.
for people that do that.
I knit 2 socks and they match. So that's a good one. And then there was also one that was like, I knit a sweater for my husband or something and avoided the sweater. I avoided the sweater curse
That's
or
totally,
something.
you need that one.
So there was at least, I think,
I didn't see the buttons in her shop.
10
Oh, I
different
knit 2
ones.
socks.
And they match.
And they well, that's because
Yeah.
I knit 2 socks at a time, so they
I
wouldn't
know, but
match.
not everybody makes
I know,
matching socks.
but I like that other one. Finish the hat.
Yeah. So I think these are really cute.
I like this.
This is the baby one. I knit a baby sweater, or I gifted it before the baby outgrew it or something.
I think
Very
that's
cute.
so adorable.
So
And you
these
knit
are
a lot of
very
baby
cute.
stuff.
I do. Very cute. So yes, have a look at her shop. I think she has some really, 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 really cute stuff. All right, you put the pom pom.
Oh, I put it back. I like that.
Okay, so did you have enabling?
Yes, I have an
Okay, you do yours, and then I'll do my last one.
Okay. So I bought myself a birthday present, and it arrived. Of course I do. Why wouldn't I? And it arrived, and it was something I've been wanting since last year because Aryn knows that couldn't stop talking about this.
Couldn't stop
because
talking about it.
That's the way I go. When I really want
I
something,
think you
I
talked
don't
about it
shut
at
up.
least till like March.
Yeah. And so she's so sweet. I love her. Okay, so I'll start with the one. So
it's
I
right
ordered
back.
I ordered one first, yes. 'Cause, you know, silly me. I ordered one first and I could not resist.
Yeah, you have been wanting this.
I love it. Welcome to Whoville.
Yeah, it's so pretty.
And it's all bling. Do you see the
so
bling?
pretty.
Look how gorgeous that is.
I love that orange in there.
Look at the bling. Oh, I know. Isn't it stunning? I love it. Love it. So I got this on her Bedazzled base, which is a 75% superwash merino and 10% nylon, 5% stellar. I love it. I love it. I love it. I love it. I totally love it. I'm so excited I have
very
it.
pretty.
You understand, I've been looking at this
Yeah.
and thinking about it since last year when I saw it.
Yeah.
So I bought this and I said, okay, I'm going to make myself awesome socks because these are going to be awesome socks. And then I went, I can't. They're too pretty. These can't go on my feet, like way too pretty.
So what's the solution to that?
The solution was to that. I went back to her site to see what she had left and to buy other yarn. And I thought, oh, maybe I'll just buy a solid to go with it and I can make something else with it. Maybe like a two-tone shawl. Not shawl. And then she had more of the same colorway. So now this is her worsted weight in Cozy Base. And it,
I haven't seen her Cozy Base.
And it is, it's also welcome to Hippo, but look at the colors. Now, no, I know it's not sparkle, but
all kinds
now
of stuff,
this is going to be a shawl.
Yeah.
And this is going to be a hat. And those are going to be mitts.
Very nice.
So I was smart.
Now she has a set.
And now I have a set. And you know I'm going to wear this like crazy.
Totally.
Yeah.
Totally.
And I have a set.
Totally your colors.
And then I thought, oh, I should have just bought all worsted and made myself a worsted shawl and do another of the Susan B. Anderson Meows's shawl that I did, because I really wear that a lot now. I really like it. It's warm and squishy, but I'm like, no, the bling will do good. And if worst case scenario, I could always double this.
You could double this. I was just gonna say that would be a worsted, and then you could like mix it in or something.
I could double this. And
It's a different twist though.
I don't need to mix it in.
No, I'm just saying
I
if you wanted a project that
and
this
it
wasn't
still has
enough for.
bling though. Yeah. So look at that. It's beautiful. Yeah, I can always use this for like a cast on or an edging, like or a cast off or something.
I'm
like,
surprised you just didn't get like 5 skeins to make a sweater or something.
I didn't know what it would look like to have a sweater made out of it.
I think you'll have to see how it looks, because I think that would actually make a really pretty sweater.
There's always next year.
Yeah.
This is a colorway.
So Lisa, you need to bring this color back again next year.
And there's always next year. And and if it, we'll see. I got to see how it knits.
I think
for
it's
me
going to
and
be
if I
really
can wear
pretty.
it.
I think it's going to be mostly pink, and then you're going to get like
All the spots,
little spots of these other colors.
And I love all the colors. I mean, there's a little bit of peachiness in there.
I know, but
it will go away.
Complements
it's okay.
the other colors.
It'll go away.
So
you won't. I won't even notice it.
Like the mint in that.
If I bought
in
this,
sweater.
if I bought this, like you know I love it because look at I love it.
So pretty.
Love it. Thank you, Lisa. Thank you so much. Thank you for coming up with this beautiful colorway. So that's it. That's what I bought, and I'm super excited. So that was my birthday present to me.
Okay.
I actually bought another birthday present, which is what you have, but it's not shipping yet, so it won't be till God knows, maybe January or something. I don't need it like right now, but I did buy myself another DVD scheme.
Yeah.
Only one.
I bought one today too.
Oh my God, she's buying way more.
We'll have to buy it by the end of the year.
Yes, that's something else we still have to talk about.
We'll talk about that
next time.
I think we're gonna do a special add-on, like
we'll see when we can.
when we do our Christmas one.
Yeah, we can just put it out the week after or something.
I think we're gonna do special add-ons.
Yeah. And so I bought a DVD, but it won't be coming till the new year, which is fine. And
So,
look what she bought.
I
really like one of those colorways.
I got another shipment of DVDs. So remember I had 3 shipments of 2?
Right.
I got Ding Dong Customs with this one too.
Oh no.
Yeah. So that's 2 out of 3 that I got Ding Dong Customs. I am now ordering DVD only in single skeins.
Yeah.
So that there won't be customs, because her shipping is $4.
I didn't get dinged with customs.
You're lucky.
But she
It
kept
says
it.
34, yeah.
Yeah, she kept it under.
She kept it.
Well, it was actually, but she kept it underneath the pricing.
Yeah.
It has to be under. It has to be about the $35 mark.
Yeah.
Once it gets to that closer to 40.
US, yeah.
US, yeah.
At $60 Canadian that
dinged.
they ding you.
Yeah.
So I got dinged with this one, so that was like $40. I was thinking on the way, I was like all grumpy on the way home from the post office. I was like, that's like $40 in customs over those 3 packages. I'm like, that's another skein of yarn. Like I could have bought another skein of yarn with that.
Yeah.
Like, it makes me mad. Anyway, but their yarn is really
There you
pretty.
go,
It's not,
Canada
it's not,
Customs.
it's not her fault.
No, I didn't say Canada Customs.
No, I know. I'm just saying it's not her fault.
No.
So I got this one. This is to go for my 2018 DVD Cal pile, and this is Knows Your Name. So this is a Cheers color.
Yeah.
I think Diane made these.
Came up with the idea for those ones? I believe so.
No, but I think she's made these.
Oh, you mean actually like ended them up?
I think so.
I don't know.
I remember
she
her
does
mentioning
a ton
it.
of
Anyway,
DVDs.
I'm finding I'm really liking these ones. Like the same with This Is It, how it's like a neutral with pops of color.
Yeah.
I'm really enjoying those.
I like that.
So Knows
It's
Your Name.
The other one I really
Because
like.
I also ordered Glee, and Glee is kind of
Did
like...
you really?
Yeah.
Is that the one you just ordered? Was Glee? We looked at that.
No, I ordered the Christmas one, remember?
Oh, that's
so
right,
That I
you-
have
so you
Christmas
had-
socks next year.
Yeah.
And this is Molokai.
Molokai. Yeah.
That one.
Molokai's what do you call it? Reference. Molokai's oh my god. Why can't my brain think?
Is it something with comics?
Yeah, like it could be a cartoon. Molokai.
That's why I don't know.
Anyways, I really like this. This one I like. And even
it's
with that
it's
yellowy,
grays, but it's just a little bit.
It's like a yellowy,
it's like a
orangey,
golden
yeah,
yellow,
something, but it's really pretty.
Pink, gray,
I love
and
that.
2 shades of gray or something.
Yeah.
So I like this one too.
I like that one.
So
a
that's
lot.
going into my
Molokai.
DVD collection.
You know you're gonna make me Google this now because I can't.
So I'm all set for next year. I still have 3 orders on the way, but they're single skeins, so that I don't get dinged customs.
I don't blame you.
Customs is up. What are you doing?
I'm looking it up. Malachi, Children
Oh.
of the Corn. Oh.
But it's spelled differently than that.
Oh, how's it spelled?
It's spelled with an O, Molokai.
M-O-L?
M-O-L-O-K-A-I.
M-O-L-O-K-A-I?
A-I, yeah.
Molokai, ukulele, Molokai book, Molokai, Hawaii. Oh,
Maybe it's Hawaiian reference.
the Friendly Isle? Molokai nickname the Friendly Isle. Oh,
Maybe.
maybe
Because the
so
colors
maybe
kinda
it's
go with
so
that.
because it's different pronounced. I thought you meant like Malachi.
No,
like
the colors go with that. So anyway.
Yeah. Oh, maybe that's like her Hawaii and all
Yeah.
the, yeah.
So
Okay.
that's all I have.
Awesome.
That's all you
That's
have?
it.
That's
I
all
do.
I have? I don't think there's anything else we needed to mention.
No, we
Dinner
are going to be
giveaway?
podcasting
Right before Christmas.
somewhere around there, yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah. And as soon as I can get that episode up and do that. So I think that's it for today. That's going to be a good episode. That was a fun episode.
She's happy.
I was such a kid in the candy store.
Yeah. You could give her a pile of this yarn and she would just roll in it.
I do. I really love this.
Yeah.
I don't know what it is. It's funny. But
It is very pretty. It's very
even though it has the greens and the pops of the
it's
goldy
sweet.
yellows, and I love it. And you know, I'm a huge I love the Grinch.
Yeah.
I like that movie. My husband, when I first met him, he was Grinch for Christmas. He didn't want to celebrate Christmas. He didn't really like Christmas, and then we moved into our house, which was what, a year, 2 years after we were in a relationship. I forget what it was. Yeah, after 2 years we were dating. We moved into our house together. That's when I said, let me buy a Christmas tree for Christmas, because when was the last time you had one? He was like, I was a kid, like 8. And I'm like,
Yeah.
how can you not have a Christmas tree?
Yeah.
Like, you celebrate it,
They
you should have
just-
one.
They're so cheery.
They are. I love our tree.
Yeah.
He decorates it, he puts it
You
up,
put
he
the
takes it
lights
down,
on,
he puts all the
and
ornaments.
like when it's in the evening and you have all the other lights off
it.
and you turn your Christmas tree
Yeah.
on, like it's
Ours is on
just
timer.
so. No, I have mine on a button. And this
Oh.
year I was very happy. I was able to connect my big Christmas tree
Yeah.
to the button,
Yeah.
and then to my my vintage, I guess, because it was
Yeah.
my grandparents' ceramic tree with all
Nice.
the little bulbs.
Yeah.
So that when I push the button,
They
they
both
both
go
go on,
on.
and I push the button, they both go off.
Yeah.
It's lovely. But yeah, you just sit there. It's just
I
like
love it.
so
I'm mesmerized
cozy.
by it.
So
yeah.
cozy.
It just gives such a warm feeling. I have it in our front window when we actually have our drapes open.
Such a happy feeling. I wish I could put ours where you could see it from the outside.
But ours is a Christmas cut tree. So it's decorated in blue,
Still a
white, and
happy tree.
silvers for Hanukkah.
Yeah.
And the tree with the white lights on it is the Christmas part. And then we have our little ornaments,
Yeah.
you know, Batman and all our little fun stuff on there.
It's just a
He bought me a
tree of
princess one.
happiness.
And I love it. So it's on a timer, so
Yeah.
it goes on and off. And he did all the lights on the front. And
I don't mind pushing a button.
I love it. Oh, that's okay.
Yeah.
But
Okay.
I love it. So this is going to be like,
I want to see
I don't
that.
know when I'm
You
going
need
to
to
cast
cast
this on.
that
I
on
got to
in the new
figure
year.
this out.
New year.
We have so much to do. If we're doing Desert Vista Dye Works, if we're starting with that, that's all I can do is socks for
2018
the
is
month.
going to be such a busy year.
And I'm already swamped with
I'm doing
work.
something new in the Bling Your String group for resolutions.
Oh, when
I'm
are we
doing-
talking about that next episode?
We'll do it next episode. I'm
Okay.
doing CraftT Bingo. If you are interested
Ooh.
in doing CraftT Bingo, head over to Bling Your String and check it out.
Interesting. Do you already have a post for it up there? Oh, do you? Okay, I'll have to go check that out.
It's a little different than the way I've done it in the past.
Oh, perfect. I'm
Should
all
be
for
fun.
that. That'll
Should
be
be
fun.
fun.
I can't wait to see that. Excellent. So thank you so much for joining us today. We had a great time showing all this stuff and talking about new stuff. And make sure you check us out next time, because we're going to have some amazing
We're gonna have
ideas
a fun
and
holiday episode and
fun
stuff.
holidays and stuff for the new year.
Yeah.
And
Yeah,
we'll talk
some
about
ideas
everything.
for the new year.
Yeah, it'll be fun. So thank you for joining. Happy knitting until the next episode. Bye.